was at this moment he knew he messed up.
Oh! It's cooked, dog. Oh! Yo, what's up, YouTube? Tick Nation here, bringing you another goated build out here in 2K23. Now, when I say goated, I mean goated on this build. I know I might have said that on the last build, Jason Tatum build, which is a very good build, but you know I don't like the word demigod, but ooh, this build is feeling nasty in the rec. It's feeling nasty in the park. I don't play much park, but it's a good park center. Not necessarily a center for the rec, but let's just jump into it. I don't want to waste your whole time, so we're just gonna go. You want to go small forward, and reason small forward is I think you get a little more attributes, and if you go into rec, if you make yourself power forward, they're gonna put you at center. But if you go small forward, they're gonna put you at power forward. You'll never be put at center. So we definitely I mean, you could probably play center in the rec on this build, but I've never had it happen. So just stick with small forward. Height 6'10", not the meta 6'9", 6'8", 6'1", 6'3". We're going 6'10" on this bad boy. We're going minimum weight 200 pounds, 7'8" wingspan, long wingspan. For good reason. We want those better block animations, and we want those interception steals. Body type, up to you. Now, when I say this build is one of the most versatile builds I made all year, I ain't lying. And you're not just versatile, they're good at very many things. So first thing, close shot, 85. I feel like that's a standard, especially to get gold. Fast twitch, that's going to give you the best animations, best bang for your buck. You want Hall of Fame fast twitch, you got to go up there 96. So we're just going to stick with 85. Going to get great animations, put on that gold fast twitch, gold fearless finisher, you're going to be all set. Driving layup, 75. Now, that's going to get you an extra badge point. But at 70, you're going to get layup styles like Joel Embiid, Jokic, all those guys. Which, you know, I've been messing around with Ben Simmons as well, and I've been liking the Ben Simmons layup, so I would definitely recommend getting that driving layup at least to 70. 75 for the badge point. Driving dunk, 86. I ain't lying to you. You've seen in the clips, I am getting posters on this build with the dunk stick. If you're good with the dunk stick, 86 is more than enough this year, but if you're just one of those, as my boy K-Dub says, X-Men on Xbox, you just go on and push X against 3 people, 86 ain't gonna work for you, okay? So, shout out to K-Dub, go check out his channel, he makes goated builds as well. But yeah, 86 is really good if you know how to use that dunk stick, but you can still get some good animations, but by just pushing the button. But you definitely want to use a dunk stick with 86. As you can see, I getting posters left and right. I didn't even, you know, capture some of the posters I got, you know. But now here's where it gets fun. 90 standing dunk. You're gonna get all the elite standing contact, big man contact dunks, feature 6'10", It is nasty on a 610. It seems like for some reason you get more and better animations on a 610. I don't know why. Maybe because you're faster. Maybe the vertical. I'm not sure, but you get the pro contact driving dunks. You get the standing dunk to 90. Amazing. You're going to be finishing well on this build. Now the shooting, 79, because we want to keep this certain name that I'm going to show you. If you go above 79, you won't get this name, and that's the reason why I did that. But we're also going to get the 72. I think I just had an extra attribute, so I went 72. MIDI, which is good enough for MIDI Magician. Missed it by 1 on gold, but that's okay. Free throw. I went kind of wild with this free throw. I don't know why. Me and my buddy always have a competition. We make builds who can get the highest free throws and get the free points in rec. So I think that's why I went with a high free throw on this build. But you know, 79 is viable. I'm hitting a lot of nice fades. I'm hitting some hop jumpers. You know, stand still, just corner shots. It's a good popper build for sure, especially in park. You know, you can light it up with 79. Trust me. There's a lot of good jump shots of 6'10", 79 overall for 3-point shots. So if you guys do need that jumper that I use, just let me know. I might actually show it in the end of this video. Pass accuracy 76. Reason 76 not 75 is that gold break starter. That is a lifesaver in rec if you're getting rebounds, and you're gonna be snagging boards on this build. Trust me. I get a lot of boards in rec on this build because you got the max wingspan, you got a high vertical at 6'10". Ooh, it's nice. It is nice. So make sure you get that 76 for gold break starter. You're gonna get the LeBron James passing style. Now 77 ball handle. This is going to get you that clamp breaker, which is tier 1 on a 6'10", which is nice. You know, as soon as you make this build, you can put clamp breaker on. You also get silver unpluckable, which they, as you just know, they nerf steals. Who knows, they're going to unnerf them, but as of right now, you know, silver might be enough now, man. They nerf those steals a little bit. A quick first step on silver, that's at 77, that's going to come in nice, come in clutch on a 6'10". You're also going to get some killer combos, which is an underrated badge. You ask me, you know, if you like to combo up. You can definitely combo up on this build if you know what you're doing. I'm not a big dribble head, but I've seen guys like Koza on YouTube. Shout out to him. He kills it on his 6'10". Make sure you go watch some of his dribble tutorials, but you can definitely cook up on a 6'10", no doubt. I do have a more offensive-minded 6'10" that I'm going to be coming out with, so stay tuned for that. But speed with ball, 67, just for the badge point. Obviously, we want silver unpluckable, which you know you need 10 tier 1, tier 2, then plus 6, that's, you know, silver unpluckable, which is nice. As you know, speed with ball don't really matter, so it is what it is. You're going to get the Joel Embiid dribble style, which a lot of people like, but I personally use pro, but both are viable. Now here is the defense on this build, which is amazing. 82 interior defense on a 6'10". It's nice. It's definitely nice. You're not going to be getting bullied in the paint. I know a lot of centers that only have 80 interior defense, and 82, a little more jump. You get workhorse and Hall of Fame, which is a really nice badge in rec when you're trying to get rebounds and loose balls and that kind of thing. So, you know, you're going to be all right in the paint. I mean, paint defense is broken anyway, so I don't try to invest too much in interior defense because you're probably going to get dunked on anyway. But this build with max wingspan and the block rating we're about to get, you're going to see. You're going to be getting some stops, and you can see how many blocks I was getting in those videos. 80 perimeter on a 6'10", not bad. You can't get clamps on a 6'10", so I didn't spring for 86. Got to be 6'9" or shorter, so 80, your lateral quickness is tied in with perimeter if you didn't know, so you're going to be pretty fast on the perimeter. So that's what we were shooting for. 82 steal, did that for the badge point. 78, you get interceptor on silver, which is tier 2. I'm telling you, tier 2. Look at this. Playmaking, tier 2, you get goated badges, clamp breaker, that kind of thing. Quick first step, tier 2. This tier 2 is kind of nice. on these 610s, because you can get a lot of good badges in Tier 1 and Tier 2, so that's why I've been looking at the 610s more, and I'm thinking they might be a little more viable. I mean, not as much as ball handling, but I don't know, man, on defense, and it gets nasty on a 610. 93 block. Gold anchored. Don't need to say anything else. Gold pogo stick. I don't need to say any more than that. Anchor is a must-have on any big, especially in the paint, and gold is amazing. I'm getting so many block animations on this build. Some crazy snatches. Just, you know, chase down from behind kind of. Chase down blocks. It is crazy on this build. This build is just crazy athletic. 93 is nasty. Defensive rebound. 85. Gonna get you that silver rebound chaser, which, you know, playing the 3 or the 4 in the rec, amazing. Playing center in the park, amazing. You're gonna be snagging. Definitely gonna be snagging. Offensive rebound, 62. I think I just had some extra badge points, and so that's where it went. Now we're going to go on the physicals. 75 speed on a 610. Not too shabby. Could have sprung for the 80, but 75 feels good to me on a 610. Especially with that 80 lateral quickness, as I like to call it, perimeter defense, whatever you want to call it. 75 acceleration. You could try to spring for 79, maybe take down, I don't know, maybe some steel, since we know steals are a little nerfed now, but I just wanted that interceptor on silver for sure. But take down the free throw, maybe get you a little more acceleration if you want to ball handle more on this build. 57 strength, we're going to leave that as it is. 75 vertical. We get that for the elite standing contact dunks and the pro driving dunks. The 91 stamina, and that is the build. I did want to get a little more vertical, but I couldn't work it into the build. But as you can see, I was getting snatch blocks everywhere. So I think 75 is a good sweet spot with gold anchor to be getting blocks, especially that max wingspan. Now, I mean, shit, take your pick, man. You want slash take one game? You want limitless range one game? You want to clamp up one game? I mean, paint? You got every take you could want on a defensive, like, minded build, versatile defensive minded build. I honestly change it up. Sometimes when I'm feeling sweaty, I'll go extreme clamps, then I'll go paint intimidation or stuff blocks. But lately I've been running easy blow-bys, which if you don't know, that's the best slashing build in the game. If you use a dunk stick, because it makes the green window bigger. I've tested it. It is crazy in limitless range. But for a while I was running extreme clamps and paint intimidation, which is probably what I would run, honestly, but you could always just go limitless range and stuff blocks. You get 1 or 2 blocks, especially if you have accelerator, you're gonna have limitless range already. Accelerator's crazy. If you don't know how to get accelerator, go look up a video. It's a must. Drum roll please. The build comes out. Lamar Odom, Michael Porter Jr., Brandon Ingram, and it is a hybrid defender, which is a fire name. I made a 610 very similar to this last year with, you know, the same kind of stats, and I love these 610s, man. They're so versatile. They feel fast compared to a normal big man. You can keep up with the 6'9s. I'm loving it. Now I'm going to go show you guys how I set up the badges. Okay, as you can see, I'm on my hybrid defender, 96 overall. I've been stuck at 96 for a while, just because it's so expensive to upgrade, man. Honestly, I might keep it at 96. I do want that 70 layup at some point, 15,000 VC, but just how expensive it is to upgrade these builds, man. I don't care about mid-range that much. The steel's where I need it to be. I think I'm good. 96 overall, it feels great, plays great. I'm good at 96, 2K. You can shove all that VC nonsense up your ass, but I'm going to show you guys the badges real quick that I run. Now, default with this build, you get 20 finishing badges. I went +6 from the quest and +2 from the seasons. and I put it all in the finishing because I wanted gold fast twitch, which I cored. It's easy to core in my career, if you guys didn't know. Just takes a couple hours. It's worth it. Just try to get it done real quick. Posterizer and Rise Up. I wanted all three of those because you're going to be finishing around the rim like Shaquille O'Neal in his prime on a 6'10". Gold Fearless Finisher, great badge. Almost got that cored already. Limitless Takeoff on gold is nice. Slithery on silver, and Dream Shake. Actually, you know, Dream Shake, I threw it on for shits and giggles because I had one extra badge point, but I get it to activate quite a lot, as you can see from the progress bar, on the pump fakes under the rim. So if you're a build that finishes around the rim, definitely try Dream Shake out, at least on bronze, and you'll see it pop up more than you would think. But let's move on to shooting. You know, this is my rec badge setup. I run slippery off ball and rec when I play with the homies. When he plays point guard, he calls cuts. I'll cut, and slippery off ball does help with cuts, just getting past your guy and just getting open. So I do run that, but it's all interchangeable. Space Creator I run on every build. Doesn't look like it activates a lot, but I definitely run it. It helps you with the dribbles. It helps you get space on some shots, step backs, that kind of thing. Green Machine, everyone knows how good that is this year in Agent 3. All these are interchangeable. I'll probably put on Catch and Shoot at some point, try to core that. But, you know, Claymore I ran for a while. If you're trying to spot up in the rec, Amped, you can always throw on, good badge. Corner Specialist I ran for a little bit, as you can see. But it's all interchangeable in shooting. Just, you know, make it work with your play style. Now, Playmaking, Clamp Breaker, get that off rip. I already got that baby cord. Got that on silver, which is very nice on a 6'10". Handles for days is a must, especially on bigger builds because you drain stamina pretty fast. We only got 91 stamina on this build, so definitely throw in handles for days. Hyper Drive is the rim running badge. It's what it is. Yeah, you know, it helps you attack down court faster, as you can see in the description. I always like to throw it on, especially when I'm rim running. Good badge, especially in Tier 1. It's a good budget badge. Break Starter, a must on this build. We're getting rebounds in the rec. Almost got that cord on gold. Definitely throw that on. Your outlet pass is going to be much crisper. And going to be getting a lot of easy assists, a lot of easy rep. Quick First Step, got that cord already. Silver Quick First Step on a 6'10", feels pretty good. Throw that on. Then at some point, we're going to core Unpluckable. And I'll have 2 extra badges. I'll probably take Hyper Drive. I'll get those 2 extra badges, throwing on Bailout, something like that. But you got a lot to work with here. I think these are the main badges you're going to want to run on this build. You could always throw on Vice Grip if you don't want to ball handle that much. Take off handles for days, Hyper Drive. You know, it's all interchangeable. Just, you know, make it to your play style and what you like to do. But now, bread and butter, baby, defense. Gotta run the Interceptor. Already got that cord on silver. With that wingspan, you're going to be getting a lot of steals, man. A lot of steals. Like to throw on post lockdown when they do put me at power forward in the rec. Sometimes you're going to go against, you know, 7-foot+ dudes. And, you know, post lockdown, it helps a little bit with that because they're going to think they can bully you, and you're going to prove otherwise with 93 block. I threw off-ball pest on last night. I was running Workhorse Hall of Fame, but I kept getting cut on last night when I was playing, and it was starting to get on my nerves. So I threw on off-ball pest, and it helped a lot. It might be a slept-on badge this year. I haven't used it that much, so maybe try and use that. Box Out Beast on gold is a must on a 6'10", especially when you have a little strength. You're definitely going to want to run this at gold. I wouldn't even go mess around with silver or bronze. Throw that on gold right away. Chase Down Artist. I get a lot of chase down blocks, a lot. Gold is a good level for sure. I run gold on a lot of different builds, but Hall of Fame, it just feels different. I ain't going to lie to you. Now I got to work on getting Anchor cord on gold. I got to go to my career and test that out and get that. But definitely get a core that at gold. And I double core defense, which means I can't core shooting badge because I got the level 40 reward. So double core defense, get rebound chaser, cord that, and pogo stick. Once I core pogo stick, which actually it takes a while, I don't know why, but I'll cord that and anchor. And that's how I run these badges on this build for the wreck. But like I said, it's all up to your play style. But you get 26, 16, 16, and 25. It's a pretty good badge spread on a 610. Now I'll show you guys my animations real quick. Mostly the jump shot. I did was calling this my Tayshaun Prince build for a little bit. I did run this jump shot. That's mostly the jump shot you guys seen in the video. I think I've seen this jump shot from All City and I tried it. Not too bad, not too bad. Oops. But I've been running more this one. I love Precious Achua's release. I use it on all my builds. And the other one has better grades. Try out both. See which one you like better. But I just find this one to be easier to time. But really up to you. I can show you guys other animations if you're interested real quick. Kevin Durant pull-up, spin jumper. I use normal 2-hop jumper. Feels really good. A lot of people do like that Kevin Durant on the taller players. It's hard to time for me. And I use hop jumpers more to like dribble out of stuff. So like I'll cancel the hop jumper, then speed past somebody. Post fade, DeMar DeRozan ain't gonna be post fading much or hop shots on this build, so don't worry about that. I do like the pro dribble style compared to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid feels a little slow to me, so I went with pro. Signature size up actually went with pro. I tried Giannis and Ben Simmons, didn't like either one of them. Pro felt the best to me personally. Size up escape package, you can obviously go with a meta, which is Kevin Durant or LeBron James. Those are the two I like. A lot of people mess with Paul George. Haven't tried that one this year, but I've been messing with Durant for a little bit now, and I'm digging it. Crossover, LeBron James. You also get Michael Jordan as an option and Donovan Mitchell. I've been using LeBron James all year on every build I've had, and I'm just comfortable with that. Behind the back, pro, that's all you can really get. But pro is honestly probably the best one in the game, unless you're like 6'1", 6'3". There's some good ones there, but for this build, definitely pro feels great. Moving spin. I don't know why I have Durant on, but definitely go with normal. I think my animation reset for those spin backs. If you guys don't know how to do the spin backs, you got to put that in your repertoire. Let me tell you, I learned how to do it about a month ago, and shoo, gets me a lot of open shots. Moving hezzy, Zach LaVine. Been using this all year, feels amazing. You can also go with Luka or pro. I would definitely go with Zach LaVine. Moving step back. A lot of people like Jimmy Butler's the new one. They said they can combo up good with it. Not much of a dribble head, like I said, but I definitely would try out Jimmy Butler if you're a dribble head. But I've used Vince Carter all year, and I've been feeling okay with Vince Carter. Triple threat style, Michael Jordan, and pass style, obviously LeBron James. But I'll show you guys some of my dunks. Don't like the 2 foots that much. Got the contacts, obviously. I use these reverses are nice. And where's that one I like? Oh, I don't have it equipped. Leaning windmills. You get some crazy animations off leaning windmills. It's one of those dunks right there. I think it's one of the first ones. It's this one. You can get posters of that thing. I'm surprised I don't have it on this build. I must have missed, definitely missed putting it on. But obviously, you get your quick drops, goal limitless takeoff. You're going to be feeling good with the quick drops. Do like the reverses. Tomahawks, put all the tomahawks you can on. Except the sidearms and the big mans are trash, but wish I could get Ubers on this build, but couldn't make it work. Double clutch. Front clutches are great this year. Double tap up on the right stick, you're going to get like a flashy front clutch, and it's going to get you a lot of takeover. I usually don't use athletic one-handers off one, but I do for big men, and it's a pretty good animation with big men for some reason. But I found on smaller builds, it's not that great, but I threw it on this build. And obviously you get all the standing contact animations. I don't use two-hand under because he flicks the ball behind his head. I don't want to get blocked, so I kind of skipped on those. Giannis, goated goated. That first dunk right there. Boom. Never gets blocked. You'll never get blocked. I promise you. I think I actually showed it in one of my clips earlier in the video. It's an amazing dunk package. LeBron, one of the best ones all year. That dunk right there, you can use it with gold limitless takeoff. It's amazing. Scotty's always been a good dunk package that I use. I've been messing with Daryl Dawkins a little bit, and it's not bad. You get some decent standing contacts with it. Nothing more to say about that. Dwight Howard has some nasty dunks. If you can get them to activate, they're amazing. I don't get them to activate that much, but when they do, they look pretty. Shaquille O'Neal, I run these. I like that first animation right there. You can get that one a lot. It's powerful. You can poster a lot of people with that one. Then Ben Simmons I just threw on for some more variety of standing dunks. You can see he has a lot of standing dunks in his package. Pause. Alley-oops, you get the Pro and Elite regular alley-oops, and the Pro and the big contacts. So you're going to be finishing good around the rim, man. But yeah, that's my animations. That's the build. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to turn on notifications because I am going to be coming out with another 6'10 build that's more offensive oriented. Give you a little hint. Dress as Carmelo. I call it my Carmelo build. I know Carmelo's in 6'10, but it scores a lot like Carmelo, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you do, let me know if you like it. If you do make it yourself, tweak it to your liking, your play style, all that jazz, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.